At the top of number 15, up 5 flights of creaking stairs that no one ever used twice without complaint, lived the old man in the attic. Most people in the building called him Mr. John. No one knew if that was his first name or his last. He had silver hair tied with a green ribbon, long fingers stained the color of dark tea, and a habit of humming under his breath. It was a tune no one could place, but always left a trace of something forgotten. Children said he had once been a magician. The landlord swore he had seen war medals in his suitcase. Mrs. Talbot in 2B said he had been a trader somewhere in the East. Spices or silks, or maybe souls. No one knew for sure. But on those sultry summer days, strange things wafted from his apartment. Not unpleasant, never unpleasant, but peculiar. Cinnamon and smoke from logs that have been to sea. Marigolds and iron. Ink and thunder. Mr. John was always polite, always quiet. He paid rent in cash, never asked for repairs, and never spoke of the past. But on rainy days he'd open his door and let the hallway fill with the strange hush of his world. Glass bottles lined his wall, each one labelled with a word or two in fine gold script. Memory, whisper, courage, storm, first kiss. Once he let the mailman in. Once. The young man came out an hour later, blinking like he'd been under water for too long. He never said what happened, but he quit his job the next morning and left the town to write poetry in the woods. Sometimes tenants heard the sound of water dripping in patterns, or the flutter of wings with no bird. Once someone swore they smelled the scent so vivid it made them cry, the way sunlight used to feel on the back steps of their grandmother's house in spring. Mr. John never advertised, never sold, but sometimes, if he knocked at the right moment, say between 3 and 4 p.m., when the sun hit his window and reflected across the whole room, he would let you in. He would ask one simple question. What do you need to remember? He'd listen, not with pity, not with judgment, but with the stillness of someone who had already seen too much and came back anyway. Then he had turned to his bottles. Select 3 or 4 with care, mix a drop from each, and seal the blend in a tiny stoppered vial. No labels, no instructions, only the scent. People swore it changed them, made them brave, made them kind, made them able to let go. And Mr. John? He never changed. But every few months a new bottle appeared on his shelf, handwritten, a new word. Daughter, silence, father, forgive. No one knew where they came from, but on summer nights, very late, the building would hum with that strange secret music again. And the scent that followed would make even the loneliest heart believe that in that exact moment they once had been loved.